What up, and welcome back to Boring Reviews. Like, I just stole it from him again. I'm going to try to do that all day today. Nick there, Jodi here, and today we're reacting to another Dave Allen, and it's on Nick's favorite thing in the entire world.
I forgot. Post offices. I don't mind post offices because now, and they probably have always had that, but I haven't had to use it too much until recently. I've been selling stuff on eBay, and so they have this little area right there where you print off the packaging slip at home, and you can just drop off the box in the corner so you don't have to wait in that line. But I don't know what he's going to talk about. I can only imagine, you got the whole thing about people going postal and just shooting out the world because they're so stressed at the post office. You go in there, and at least here in the States, they have, like, I'm sorry, but they have the silly shirts and the silly short shorts, and people just look so unhappy in there. But when I've been going there, like, once a week, twice a week sometimes, selling stuff off of eBay, one day the line's going out the door. The next day, there's no line whatsoever. The next day, the line for people picking up their packages because they went out of town is out the door. I know you don't care about it, but it's just like such a crazy place. The worst thing is like the whole, in here in the States, that's where you go, that's your go-to for your passports. And that is such a long, laborious situation. It took us like 2 or 3 hours one day, and we went during a time that was supposed to be not too crazy. And it was just, anyways, excited to hear what he has to say about it because there's a lot you can say.
If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded videos.
Her voice is cracking. She is going through puberty.
I am. I'm very proud of myself.
Better late than never.
Yep. Like
Also,
a 14-year-old boy. It's wonderful.
If you like this video, let us know how much you like moi. Here we go.
Now the system has crept into our post office. Have you been on our post offices lately? You have this great meandering queue of people, all wandering around, bored, brainless, zonked out. Just going.
They are not happy.
There's music. They have a big television set. Have you noticed they have a big television set?
We don't have that.
To show you all how wonderful the post office, as you stand there getting older and older and older. They're showing you things like facelifts, nose jobs, beds that you can straighten your back on, all those things. And we're all wandering around. I've seen people go around the post office 3 or 4 times and not buy a stamp. They're just zonked all gone. Have you ever noticed when you're there and one of the areas becomes vacant and you don't notice it? The queue will go. I don't like those big queues. I want individual queues. That's what I want. Individual queues for individual people's needs. I think in every post office there should be a queue for foreigners. We should. I don't mind. I like foreigners, but I don't want to be in a queue behind them. I don't want to wait and wait and wait while they go through all that foreign crap. I want to get on with it. It should say, for people who cannot speak English.
I can't read it.
I got behind an Italian. And he's going, I wanna know how you say, you know what I mean. I'm thinking, oh, shit. If I had a pen here, I'd stick it in your head. There should be queues for people who know nothing about anything.
A lot of people.
It should say, this is an arsehole's queue.
Oh, there you go.
He knows nothing about anything.
Oh, man.
No, they're there. And I go, hey, do you think I should, parcel post? Parcel post. It's better to send parcel post by sea or maybe by air. Train. Can I send a parcel post by train to France? No, I can't, can I? Oh, I could if the Channel Tunnel's open. Yeah, I suppose I could. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Grannies. Do you ever get behind a granny in a queue? All grannies want to talk about is their grandchildren. That's all they have in life. Nobody has to ask them. They just volunteer all this crap information. Yes, I've got 3 grandchildren. New Zealand, yes, my daughter Sophie. She married this chappie called Roy. I didn't really like him, but she liked him, so I suppose I couldn't say anything about it. But they have 3 children. There's little Rodney. Rodney. Such a lovely little boy. And Sylvia. And I'm sending them the birthday presents because it's a birthday. And I'm standing behind her thinking, you old geriatric, for Christ's sake, die and let me buy my
Since we're at the end, no, I have to show you like the background. Look at that. It's been throwing me off. It's like little monster faces.
I was gonna say, what is that? I wasn't sure if it was just like just different like geometric shapes.
I have no idea, but they all look like monster faces.
Yeah, I see the eyes and the little mouth.
Yes. I don't know if it's because it's close to October, but that's all I see. The grandma thing is so true, but having children, and so they have both their grandmothers alive, and then they have one set of great-grandparents alive. And I heard by my mother and my aunt that my grandparents brag about our children all the time to everybody, to the point that I'm like, oh, maybe that's like why one of my cousins and his wife aren't like the biggest fan of me, because they've been hearing like all about our children all this time. You know it's true, and that's why you're dying. That's why you're dying. We're not gonna bring it up.
Oh
but,
my God.
But he knows it's true. But when like the grandparents brag about like your children, you're like, there's like a pride, you know, like, yeah, love my children. Except for I give my mom crap all the time.
Somebody does.
Because I'm like, wait, what about my gifts? What about my money? I went over to my mom's house just the other day to walk my sister's dog, and she's like, oh, I have something for you. And she gives it to our daughter. She's like, and these are for your brothers, and they're Bath and Body Works stuff, and it's like really nice. And I'm like, where's mine? Like, where's mine? I mean, our kids get like Starbucks gift cards. Where's mine? So anyway, I'm just
Even
saying.
though she can go there and buy it herself.
I'm just saying.
Hey, you're being honest. I love how. Oh, just kidding. She's getting over a cough, as you can tell. We appreciate that Jodi is powering through for the love of Born Review Nation, baby. But I'm surprised he didn't talk about the workers there, because again, maybe they're the happiest people across the pond or whatever. But these people, not all of them, and you don't blame them, right? But holy cow, let's just say that. But it's funny how he's talking about the queue, because yes, you have just people who are like, they're in line because they know they're about to die or something. It's like their execution line, and they're just sitting there and they couldn't be bothered to do anything. And yes, if there's, I use the grocery store or somewhere else, if there's like a little bit of room in the line, I don't say anything. I'm not that person, but in my mind, I'm thinking like, dude, move forward. You have 2 inches right there. I'm almost close to like the, what's that thing? Like the conveyor belt thingamajig. Like I'm so close. I can put like a thing of bacon on there. It's going to fit.
See, and I was just complaining to you earlier today, and this is immediately what I thought about, was I was in a drive-thru line to pick up prescription at one of our pharmacies. And I gave the lady the information. She goes to get the medication. And I'm just sitting there in the car, and the car behind me just slams on their horn. Just slams. And I'm like, what do you want? Like, I'm not done. Like, I have to stay. And she's like gesturing for me to like go. And I'm like, I'm waiting. And she's like all ticked. And the pharmacist comes back, and she's like, I'm so sorry for the wait. And I'm like, no, it wasn't me that was honking. It was the lady behind me.
It was her.
No, it wasn't. But it's like, I think of people like that. Like, just relax.
Yeah, that's what I said. I keep it inside, but in my mind, I'm like dying right now, trying to get just a little bit closer. When I was younger driving, you know, you drive really fast. You're like driving, at least I did, riding people's butts or whatever, trying to get ahead, this or that. And you realize, in the grand scheme of things, 10 or 12 miles down the road, You may have advanced like 10 car lengths. Does it really mean that you got to tick everyone off and drive so dangerously? No, it doesn't. Just relax, people, right?
Yeah.
Still hilarious. I love Dave Allen. I was glad I was able to find this video. I'm not sure how many more are out there, but if there's more, we're going to find them. Make some requests if you know of any others we haven't reacted to yet on the channel. But first, see if we have a reaction to it on the channel first. Please and thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.